Today's topic is a little off brand for me, but after yesterday, I figure why not touch on the subject? It couldn't hurt. Let's talk about retail therapy. Welcome back to the Shield Network. I am your host, Bad News Harris, and welcome to another Let's Talk About video. Today's topic, like I said before the intro, is about retail therapy, but not how the sound of it will possibly make you think. First, let's go out into the field with the doctor and his family and see how they do it. What is up, Bad News Nation? I am out and about with my lovely family. Ember's in the back. We just pulled into GameStop, and I am going to see if there's anything in here that I can get my hands on. Let's check this place out. And with that, we're going to check back in with the doctor and his family. Now, I'm sure when many hear the term retail therapy, their first thought is probably something along the lines of Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie, or just a rich person just making it rain. And that's not always necessarily the case. Because you see, in a world that we live in that surrounds monetization and the the deeply rooted societal concept that having money brings relief, which, to be fair, isn't exactly wrong. But you don't necessarily need a lot of money to perform even the smallest amount of retail therapy. You can do so even with a small quarter. And mind you, the the point behind retail therapy isn't to spend the money. It isn't to obtain something new. The entire point of it is for stress relief. So, even if, like I said, a small quarter has is all that you've got, make your way to a grocery store or a convenience store that has those little vending machines that you can pop in, whether it be a candy machine or a little bitty novelty machine. My local grocery store has one that has 3D printed Pokeballs, as you guys have seen on my shorts. So just thoughts like that. Or if you have the means, I mean, go nuts on yourself or somebody else. I mean, the concept doesn't change with the amount of money there is. That being said, a lot of people, I can understand not seeing it that way because they mostly just see rich people throwing money away, and us as those who don't have a disposable income just sit there and put it as a status that we cannot that we can never achieve, which I don't think is correct. It's all in the mindset. And when it comes to spending money, having it as a relief and spending it as a relief. And don't get me wrong, if you're not in the position to do so, even with a little bit of a quarter, if you're that far back, then please hold off on what I'm saying until if/when you are in a position to where this makes sense. Because I don't want this to seem like I'm a pretentious little asshole saying, "Hey, find a quarter and spend it no matter what." No, I know from experience that that is not the case. So I apologize for seeming pretentious and insensitive. But back to the subject. Uh, Retail therapy, no matter the amount or lack of amount, can release the serotonin that, at very minimum, can at least give you a little bit of a boost throughout the day. it can be the difference between being on the ledge and about to, let's just say, lose it, or you can take one single step back with just a little bit, like the quarter, which will give you, it doesn't give you much room, don't get me wrong, but it does give you that one step back to give you that step to think again and to help clear your brain. And it's something that I've come to realize is more therapeutic than most realize. Or at least than I realized. Because sometimes, I mean, that's literally all you can do. Like, your world can be falling apart, but hey, there's a quarter right next to me. There's a dollar right next to me. Let's take a breather, take a step back, give us one more step of room, or one more step worth of room to continue thinking about the situation. Or the moment itself, the day itself, what have you. Maybe not be the best example, seeing as how they're at GameStop, but even GameStop sometimes allows you to spend minimal amounts of money to at least get that flow of serotonin. So let's check back in with the doctor and his family. Okay, we just came out of GameStop. We got ourselves 4 new shirts. I got Mia Bowser from Mario movie and a Hank Hill shirt, the gaming Hank Hill shirt. I'll show it later. She got a Hello Kitty shirt from Tokyo, or a Tokyo Hello Kitty shirt, and what was the other one? Oh, House of the Dragon.
Yes, House of the Dragon. Yes.
We also got these little blind thingies. She got a Littlest Pet Shop, and I got a one-piece blind bag that I'm hoping to get a Brook from.
So,
Desi first?
Well, how about we just, go opening at the same time to see what we can get to spot. It's fine. It's not going back in here anymore.
Not permanently, anyway.
I'm taking it to work. It's going to go on my desk. Alright, here we go. Pulling.
I'm grabbing the cardboard.
Here it is. Ready?
Did you get the... She got the oxal... No, that's a pony. No, that's an anteater. You got an anteater. That's neat. No, that's a stretched out pony. What the hell is that?
I don't know what this is. So, I got a...
4-paw rarity.
Level 3.
Rare. Oh, you got a level 3 rare.
Level 3 sassiest rare. Dang. Not kidding.
I fucking knew it was going to be an Usopp. I said before I grabbed it, it's either going to be a Brook, an Usopp, or a Zoro. And it's an Usopp.
So it was that I was feeling.
I think I was feeling this.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I mean, I always say put some respect on Usopp's name. So
I'm pretty sure this is an anteater.
It's what it looks like. It's still adorable, so. But neat. Got me an Usopp, and she got herself a pink anteater-like thing that's got a banana. Why does it have a banana? She had it holding it.
Lose my banana.
Oh, still fun. Well, it seems like they had enough fun while they were out. How about we bring in the doctor and see what even the smallest dose of retail therapy can do for one's emotional state. Doc. What's up, Bad News? Would you mind pulling out your spoils from your outing with your family so we can go through what your retail therapy experience was like?
Oh, yeah, sure.
That pocket of yours never ceases to amaze me. Gotta love being a Time Lord, right? Alright, we're gonna start by checking out this nice big old GameStop bag. Nice big bag, but there's not much in there. What we're first gonna look at are their little blind pack thingies. Let's slide the bag over. We're gonna first check out Desi's Littlest Pet Shop blind box. Look like that, yes, that anteater looking thing, but it also looks like a pony, but that right there gives me more of an impression of it being an anteater. But the box doesn't say specifically what they are, they just have them numbered. And then the same thing with the lists of them. It just has their images, but doesn't say their names. But it did come with this little card that had the photo and the rarity and even the number, but it doesn't have a name. Maybe that's what that's for? The QR code? I don't know. Maybe Daisy will check it out while she's at work. It also comes with its own little banana for some reason. Didn't know anteaters like bananas. Next, we're gonna bust open the doctor's One Piece bag because he pulled himself an Usopp. And this is all modern, like current characters. Well, I guess not modern because Frankie is a lot more androidized than this is now. And Chopper's a lot bigger now. But still, I mean, it's post time skip Usopp, so it's still close to modern. And I do like Usopp's new design, so I can't complain. And I've always said to put respect on Usopp's name. I mean, for the weakest member of the Straw Hats, one of the weakest members of the Straw Hats. I mean, he's lost. We're just passing the Water 7 arc in our household, so up till now he hasn't lost. Like he hasn't outright lost most of his fights. He's actually won a good chunk of his fights, and it's his tools are that are the reason that Nami wins her fights. So respect on Usopp's name. Besides, us big nose guys got to stick together. All right. Then next, we're going to check out these shirts because they're having a sale: buy three get one free, and it could have been done for props, apparel, or something else, but not clearance. Anyway, well, you couldn't mix or match, otherwise there would be a Mirio statue in front of me. Either way, first we're going to check out the shirt that we have in anticipation of finally watching season 2 of House of the Dragon, because in our household we haven't gotten to it yet because we haven't had access to our HBO Max. Now we do, and in celebration for that, Desi got herself a new House of the Dragon shirt. House of Black all day long, y'all. It's got young Rhaenyra instead of older Rhaenyra, but no complaints. I mean, it's still a badass shirt, and Desi's still gonna love it. The next shirt we're gonna check out is another of Desi's. This she got because she is a fan of Hello Kitty, and I have the entire set of Hello Kitty and Friends, My Hero Academia. This is Hello Kitty Tokyo Speed. You've got the friends in the background, her nice little speeder car in the forefront with the Hello Kitty right there, and that title is slick. Third is going to be the Doctor's new Bowser shirt from the Super Mario Bros. Movie. As you can see, it's got Bowser in the forefront with Kamek up into his top right, and then Koopa Troopa on this top left, base the Blue Shell Commander on the left, and then a basic Koopa Troopa on the right. And lastly is the shirt that I was excited to put into this video because it combines my current passion with one of my favorite shows, and it is King of the Hill. And it's the episode of Propane where Hank becomes a gamer. And yes, it always feels good to blink again. Oh, I love this episode. It is so funny. I just wish I had an episode like this earlier on in the series as opposed to like season 10, I think it is. Still funny, and I still love the shirt. As I was pointing out, sometimes minuscule amounts of money, like a single quarter, can help. Sometimes mid amounts of money, say like $15 for a shirt, that could help. Or if you've been saving for it, or something along the lines, and you have the means, retail your heart out. But mind you, this statement is only for those who are currently or who are in the position to do so, or for those who are in a position of despair and they need a desperate way to clear their mind at least a little bit. I'm not saying it's going to work for everyone, but I'm also not saying that it's not worth a shot. But hey, that's only my personal opinion, and that's what these Let's Talk About videos are for. But I think I made my point. Whether it be a quarter, $1, $10, $100, what have you. Sometimes the act of the act of purchasing something can act as much needed therapy, even if it's just a little bit. Just make sure you don't go overboard and put yourself in a worse position than you were in. But that's about it. Thank you for letting me talk about this. And thank you for listening to my rant. What do you think? Do you think retail therapy is a good idea? Do you think it can be a good thing in moderation? Or do you think it's just a waste of money? You tell me in the comments below. Remember to like, share, subscribe, ring the bell. Everything this bottom corner tells you to do. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Bad News Harris out.